fault.
What are you doing?
What happens
He
if
has
you add
no
milk?
idea.
Very good.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Well, we learned a lot.
Look.
Oh!
Again.
No, I want the lava lamp back. There you go. That
Oh,
was
that's great.
Lava lamp.
That's the
Nice
winner.
and peaceful.
10 seconds.
I wonder if this thing will make a bomb.
5 seconds.
Everything seems pretty harmless here. I don't know what the problem was. Oh, shit! Sweet!
Oh my god.
Why is that why is that now looks like it's burning?
Because he put the he put the potassium bicarbonate in there,
There you go.
like
Oh.
a little like the little
By
mad
the way,
scientist he is.
there's also people in the war room. They're talking some Dota stuff. Whatever.
Yeah.
Slacks is an idiot and he ruined it.
What?
I was
messed it
really
up.
excited for the volcano.
Messed it up, Slack.
There's no hydrogen.
You didn't put the peroxide in.
There's
Did you not
no
put the
hydrogen.
I could see the peroxide.
Put the
Where?
peroxide in.
Wait, it's actually not peroxide.
No.
No, it's not. It's slightly different, but
I
It's a
did
little bit
not-
different? Oh, okay.
Turn to ban.
Oh.
Well, you know
okay.
what? Slacks messed it up anyway.
Okay, well, that's harsh, but all right.
Screwed up.
That's pretty cool, though. I liked Alan's, the firework thing. That could have been pretty sweet.
Liquids turn to ban.
sorry.
Exactly. Anyway, hello.
Hello, Liquid versus Mousesports coming up third series now today.
I think we're going to see the Wisp hero
You think? Oh, okay.
Radiant
coming up from one of these
Grab
teams.
it, grab it.
I do believe so.
Darkseer's still there as well. So
grab
it could
this
be
one.
one of the opening two for one of the sides.
Yep.
See.
Probably some Darkseer again.
Yep.
Mouse
There's your-
so
there's
Mouse
your
does
eye.
take it.
It is.
Bang
The
on.
Wisp being grabbed out.
There's your
And the
Darkseer.
Darkseer.
Bang
And the
on.
Slaughter.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting good at this,
Hey,
Owen.
serious Gambit.
We're getting good at this.
The Gambit.
There's probably GH's hero and Mind Control Darkseer. Glad to see Mousesports going back to their roots. This
Yeah.
is where they've been their best with the Spartan Wisp.
Tree's still on the board.
Tree is still on the board. That is a good point.
A lot of love for the Clockwork support recently, then, isn't there? A lot of clock coming out.
Yeah, I think the Clock is in specifically very good versus like Darkseer and Slaughter, but at the same time, Darkseer can work well against Clockwork. We've seen that combo, like the two of them go against each other, obviously vacuuming him out of the cogs. You don't have to worry so much about it, but I'm surprised that they don't go for the tree, because they did play it in their last couple series. Mousesports were picking it a lot every single time it was not banned. So, different approach. Maybe the Darkseer kind of dissuaded them from doing that, and they go for the Clockwork instead. Not too sure.
5 seconds remaining. Liquids.
So they ban out the Shadow Fiend, expected, since since Mousesports has Clockwork, they don't want them to get the
Yeah.
combo up, and Mousesports takes out the Lycan. Liquid, they really do like having.
So nothing really out of the ordinary so far, apart from the tree and just gets ignored.
I guess the Tusk ban, you could say, is a little bit, and like the Ricky ban, but I think those
Liquid
are
has been liking
appropriate.
Tusk
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Ricky has been liked by Mousesports a
Yep.
lot, so it's
Radiant
pretty
Appropriate for the
straightforward.
teams.
I guess in terms of first game of the series, both teams are just going to be fairly prepared and know
Yep.
what the other team wants and
I'm
build from there.
I'm totally comfortable if I'm drafting against Liquid. I'm totally comfortable
10
spending my
seconds
opening bans on GH heroes. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The one thing I worry about here is that if Liquid picks up Tree with its third pick, that's almost as strong as the Darkseer Disruptor Tree open that we've talked about before.
How flammable are those chemicals?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Don't ask.
10
Okay.
seconds remaining.
There was a flammable sign on one of the jars. I know that.
5
Bog, did you bring your lighter today?
Yeah.
Me? Why do I have a lighter? I definitely don't.
When the crazy kid asks,
I think one of the
is this
people in production
flammable?
do.
Okay. Well, anyway,
That table will be gone by the time we're done with the draft, by the way. So
better not be.
no such luck.
Do we see Liquid go for some
Hey!
kind of combo?
Hey!
Oh.
Speaking of flammable.
The Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, Owen.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where's that guy? Ooh, Slaughter Phoenix.
Karaoke
support combo,
Phoenix.
Yeah, that's Kuro
There we
Phoenix.
go.
Yeah.
Now the meme here, they're not going to do it, but like
10
the
seconds
super
remaining.
crazy strat is pick Tree anyway, and you slide Slardar over the core. The other thing that you have to watch for when you see this first three, I don't know, you probably are okay now because the AM is still on board, but you got to watch for Medusa with this combo.
Saw that at Kiev, people trying to execute it. Money teams didn't really execute it in perfection, but the combo is there. Very lethal.
Dude.
All right, Mousesports. Let's see. What are good answers to Phoenix? Favorite of
Nyx
mine?
Assassin.
No,
Clinks,
Six Assassin.
Ursa,
Sure.
Nyx.
Anybody with a high
Troll.
attack speed.
I mean, we
I
saw
wanna see
some-
Clinks just destroy Phoenix the other
Yes.
night.
I want to see Skylark Nyx. That was his best hero, in my opinion, at Boston. I'd like to see him playing those type of moving heroes again.
Sure.
Especially when they have a Wisp as well to already set up the relocates. Maybe not the best with the clockwork, but
I just like Madara Slark.
I want to see more bounty hunters. Remember the bounty hunter days?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
times.
I mean, maybe next time Bounty Hunter was so huge for them.
I mean, could still work. An invisible hero with Wisp
That
is,
would mean that you put Skylark on clock.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you want to put
I-
Bounty Hunter versus those 3 heroes on
Oh,
Liquid.
of course
Yeah,
not.
Because they can just
Slaughter.
group up and
Right.
go, and then Bounty Hunter's just like,
Yeah.
hey guys, I'm a Bounty Hunter.
Hello.
And I
nice to
also-
see you.
This is very subjective. I know a number of people disagree with me on this, but I don't like a 3-position clockwork against a 3-position Darkseer. I feel like Clock has, unless you have a really, really greedy farming 4, I feel like Clock has real trouble keeping up with the Darkseer and farm if the game goes any length past 35.
10 seconds
very true.
remaining.
Oh.
To the troll. So there's your answer to the
I like
Phoenix.
that
Turn
Yep,
to
this
pick.
is good.
Getting a troll out.
High armor hero versus the corrosive haze as well from Slaughter, so he kind of acts in like 2 ways versus what Liquid has already. This is definitely a good approach coming out from Mousesports.
I like it so far.
10
But
seconds remaining.
where's the meat? Where's the real playmaker that we're seeing from
5
these teams,
seconds
huh?
remaining.
These guys are all just the appetizers.
Well, we've still got Matumba Man and Miracle Zero to go for Liquid.
They've revealed, Troll, so he'll gonna pick.
Oh,
they're gonna-
Faceless
yeah.
boy.
That's a Matumba Void.
And no, that can be that. It's
Well, they got
maybe
the-
not this game, but it can be a miracle mid void. They've
Oh,
shown
really?
that before.
What in the
Oh.
name
And remember,
of God?
they've actually shown Miracle Safe Line Void as well. Remember, I think it
Yes.
was Miracle that pioneered the Lincoln's first build on him.
I think it might have been No Tail.
No, okay, all right, yep.
I do believe it was No Tail.
What
Or actually, I think it was a
scenario-
Chinese player actually before No Tail.
No,
but-
as I said that, I was thinking there was somebody that did it
Yeah.
before either of them. But
In what scenario is Void a mid? Like, what needs to happen?
I guess if you have a high burst hero mid.
probably
Got
not
right over here.
now. Because I feel like if they put
10
Void
seconds
mid,
remaining.
he loses hard to either the Troll or the Bat.
Well, last pick is going to
5
Team Liquid,
seconds
so they
remaining.
have the opportunity to evaluate the last pick of Mousesports
I'm
before
not-
deciding.
Always crazy about Void
Reserve
carry,
time.
but when you do have these type of heroes to enable him
Yeah.
so much, it's very different. Like
I mean,
Chronosphere with an Phoenix,
Yeah,
with
Void
Ion
Phoenix.
Shell as well. Ion
Oh.
Shell is one of the big ones to be able to enable the Void to just be able to kill people alone inside the Chronospheres, and then let's throw in a Corrosive Haze on top. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing the biggest thing when you look at Void lineups to me is can you take a fight with Chrono down? And in this lineup, you absolutely can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Provided Slaughter gets his blink at a reasonable time, blah, blah, blah.
And they picked Batrider into it, right?
They did, yeah. They picked up
Yeah,
Bat Rider
that's-
after it.
Time dilation is a pain for
For Bat.
Batrider.
Radiant
Hmm.
team ban.
100%.
So it's all nice to have a Chronosphere, and you can put an egg next to it and all that, but don't you want something else to also do damage during the Chronosphere?
I mean,
They still got the mid hero, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Invoker normally is a hero that can do a lot of things during the Chronosphere as well.
Yeah, Celebrate
Invoker's
itself,
definitely a legitimate warrior here. I think
really
Mouse
like
will
Invoker here.
Mouse will almost certainly ban the Invoker.
They're not an Invoker team, are they? Yeah. Oh, no, you're talking about
Oh,
for
I'm
Liquid.
Yeah, we're talking about
For
Liquid. Yeah, we're
Liquid.
talking about
I
Liquid.
don't know.
Yeah, surely Mouse will
And they ban out
No,
Death
oh
Prophet.
my
Well, they
God.
banned the DP over the Invoker.
Miracle doesn't play that one. I tried throwing it out there, and he doesn't play. But I think they are definitely going to experiment with Death Prophet. I think that hero can definitely be viable now. Certain
Interesting.
scenarios.
Maybe they're ready for
We'll
the
see.
Invoker pick. Maybe they're baiting it in with this fantastic last pick
Yeah, this
here.
is a thug. So this is Lena can work here. That's
I
the-
got banned out.
Yeah, leave it.
Oh, okay. I
And it
cannot
was
see
Storm.
that. All right, so Thug
Storm, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Not a crazy amount of lockdown, but there is a Chronosphere.
There
and
is a
Slaughter.
Chronosphere. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like
Tricky
I feel like Storm gets stunned and he's dead.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's the
There's the
Invoker.
Invoker.
Easy pick for Liquid.
Yeah.
Easy pick, no questions asked.
No,
Why did
we will
they
just
ban
watch this.
DP?
Yeah, Invoker, here you go.
But Death
We'll put
Prophet
one
could
on
also
him.
do a
I'll
lot of
take
damage during a Chronosphere. But thanks, gentlemen. We'll see you back at the commentating desk for us to decide if we believe in the draft of Mousesports or if Liquid's gonna get another game
Nope.
in the bag.
I think this is a Liquid game. I think the Bat Rider, I like it for the players. Skylark's a very good bat, but I think there's too much AoE, too much initiation potential on the side of Liquid to pick a dedicated single target initiator like the Bat Rider.
Yeah, if that Chronosphere hits anybody, it's
That's nice.
fantastic. I mean, they destroy them. So I have faith that the guy who's playing Void will probably be able to land a Chronosphere, so I'm gonna go with
All right,
Liquid.
so we're all going for Team Liquid.
Hmm.
And I don't think it's that much of a surprise coming into the series. They are the better team so far on paper anyway. Let's see if Mousesports can make a dent in their record today. It is over to our commentators, Odie Pixel and Fogged.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third series now today here on the Science Saturday. We have Liquid up for the first time today. And, well, of course, Mousesports as well up for the first time today here on the DreamLeague games. We've just seen the drafts. As we mentioned, kind of interesting that they prioritized the Death Prophet ban over the Invoker, letting Miracle get his hands on it. They are, again, trying something that we're yet to see from Liquid, that at least here in DreamLeague, the Matuma Man Safe Lane Void. They're going to give that a go this time round. Is this going to be an easy game for Liquid? Are we going to see Mouse come together with a bit better of a fight than they have previously? What's your prediction? What do you think we're going to have?
I haven't seen a Miracle Invoker lose in a long time, man. I don't know.
And he's got such good setup. I mean, Slardar, a Chronosphere. You really couldn't ask for more, could you, as an Invoker player?
Yeah, I mean, I vacuum later on in the stages for big team fight combos. Woo.
That's interesting, though. Kroki only ever played Phoenix twice. They have it. Won against Wings once, and he lost with it against RG and DAC. Miracle's playing the Alchemist. I kind of surprised. I didn't realize Kuroki'd actually played it that few times. Mousesports.
Oh my God, do you hear this?
Oh, with the charges into the Crybabies. I love Mousesports already. We didn't hear any other teams today play any of those sounds in DreamLeague.
We have not, and not in
Mouse
DreamLeague.
are ready to have some fun, and that's how you got to tackle a game against Liquid. You got to be prepared to not be too hard upon yourself, because it could get messy.
These guys, they usually don't get hard on themselves. I know the other day, though, they
I'm
did.
glad to hear that. Yeah.
No, they usually are very goofy around. Like even when they lose games, they'll talk about the game seriously, but they'll be they'll just be like, oh, Skylark, you sucked that game or something, right?
Ah, there you go.
After the other losses from the other day, they were very impacted from it. They were very down.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at this one right away. We have an aggressive play coming out from Mouz. They're trying to take the bounty rune. Are they able to claim it?
Yeah.
Nope, Mind Control gets it. And they're able to pressure MNT now. They even scout out Skylark in the top lane too. So Skylark was trying to do some wave cutting. Oh, GH actually. Okay, so GH does take the enemy bounty rune there. And Skylark was trying to cut the wave and drag it, but he was scouted out, so unable to do so. So he's going to struggle a bit in getting experience. He's actually going to get walked down here too. Is he going to get stunned up? He is. The auto attacks coming up from Kuro, but not enough. The Icarus dive was already committed earlier.
Yeah, the Firefly here will save Skylark, but that is obviously going to mean he's not going to have the Napalm harass at level 1. And Firefly now wearing back off. GH can land another crush if he wants to. We'll certainly give this a bit of a chase down. Back over towards the tower. Won't dive any further. Doesn't want to tank up any hits. But the lanes that we're getting, so mid lane, of course, Miracle versus Thug. The Storm versus Invoker matchup. And we're with the backup of MNT's clock, maybe making it a little easier, but Miracle, I mean, it shouldn't have too hard of a time in this mid lane, do you think?
Nah, I mean, that's a pretty even lane up. But once he starts getting Galacri levels up, he starts pulling ahead. But at the same time, Storm can always push the wave in with Remnants, and Invoker doesn't have that power. So there's trade-offs with the two, but yeah, quite even.
Bottom lane, Mind Control will be putting the pressure onto both Madara and Spartan. IO control combo. And Mouse, of course, with Spartan, a very strong IO player. So, IO, of course, again, with a lot of the teams that we have actually in DreamLeague, is a very favoured pickup, and Mouse will be happy that they grabbed it this time around.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of their better heroes that they play around with him on that, so. Already you can tell that they're feeling more like themselves in comparison than the other day. We'll see if it ends up working out for them, though, because the other day was a total blunder for them. Skylark getting heavily pressured. GH walking him down. He's got another crush. Gonna force the shrine.
Yeah. They shouldn't be able to kill him underneath the shrine heal. But yeah, at the least force him to use it at the second minute. Be able to find himself in position to pick up the rune though, Skylark. So not the worst of situations that he's got it forced over there.
These Darkseers are just having the greatest RNG in the world. Mind control low. Oh look, a regen rune. Full health, full mana. Last game it was a Arcane Rune, this time it's a regen. For different players, but
I
still
guess
for Darkseers.
on the slight point, I think, did he already use the Shrine?
He did not use the Shrine.
He did not? Okay, that's great. That is great then. The Shrine untouched. That is good news. Mid lane, 7 for 2. Again, Thug's 11 for 4. So MNT certainly is helping, as you said, just with the wave clear. Thug, a lot of burst to guarantee he gets all the CS on those creeps.
His experience getting split heavily, though.
That's
if you look,
true.
Miracle is almost level 4. Thug is about to hit level 3. So, yeah, there is the trade-off of, you know, having your Clockwork sit there and help you. You do suffer a bit on the experience factor. Skylark now continuing to do his stacks. He's going to have a triple stack at the hard camp. He does get it, so that's going to be very nice for him.
All right, we'll see if Liquid do anything to go over and check that one out. Bottom, Madara. The Axe is just trying to create some space for himself, force mind control back, and he's getting there again on this bottom lane. Good CS for the Troll, 20 CS at the moment. Mind control not really slowing down the Troll at all with the Iron Shell spam, as he's been able to deal with it pretty well.
Yeah, having the little extra sustain from the Wisp.
Yeah.
And having his own tangos, like tether with that is always very helpful. But here we go, the aggression coming out, level 3 on mind control. GH making his rotation down. He is level 1. Is he able to get the crush? He is. They've got double Ion Shell and burn. Is it enough to bring down Madara? It looks like it's gonna be enough. He's taking low. The tether coming in.
Ooh, and I think is that gonna be enough? No, not with the second crush like that. And Spartan will fall as well, almost certainly with that Iron Shell run down. 2 kills for Liquid as they clean up that bottom lane. GH, can he get his way out? Yep, with the creeps pushing in and a surge there from mind control, he'll be able to get himself out just in time. Madara will under slow onto mind control, but isn't going to chase it down. Surge would have been there as well in a few seconds.
Nice
Liquid,
teamwork.
with a nice couple of kills, picked up down there. I'm a little surprised we didn't see Miracle try and get himself involved with a Sunstrike.
I was about to say the same thing.
He was like, right, I'm going to let you guys take that one. Not wanting to KS against his team, letting them have it.
Yep. MNT making the rotation toward top. Kurog be able to dive away. But nice little rotation coming up from GH. He actually was level 1 during that too. So he's level 2 and he's at 800 gold already. So he's feeling very good about that. And they're going to continue the aggression, making their way back down versus Madara. They use the Shrine. That's the nice thing about having that off-lane Shrine. And Madara in trouble. The Ion Shell damage
he is in
building
a
up.
lot of trouble. He can try and juke it out, but the sprint's now there for GH. Looking to close the gap. Madara hiding in the tree line. The crush is there. Just at the back of a Spartan. Okay, with the rotation from MNT as well, they can turn it. And they'll turn it with a kill as they bring down Slaughter.
Yeah, Spartan very high level. Level 4 on the Wisp already, making sure that he's pulling and doing it. He actually think he did a stack pull originally, so he got level 3 very early. So he's got the level 2 balls with Madara with almost level 5 or level 5 now. So the damage with sprint activated from GH makes him just get brought down very easily from that.
Skylark up here on the top, trying to take what he can with the back play over to the side camp. GH, Matuma and Kuroki, keep an eye on him, but he's playing the back very nicely. It's very hard for the three of them to do anything about Skylark and his positioning. And again, GH starts to move towards him, but Skylark's already back up to the high ground. He'll be A-okay. I don't think setting down the first 5.5 minutes. Not looking too bad at all for Mouz. Yeah, it's definitely the Warrior's the safe lane from Liquid as Matuma Man is getting perfect CS and is having a better time than Madara because of that pressure that was put on by GH.
Good thing though is that Spartan, like I was saying, he was pulling, he's making sure that he's getting his farm, his levels. He's now got the bottle finished up and 16 CS on a Wisp. So you can tell that he's prioritizing trying to get at least those 2 items because as a Wisp you have to make sure that you get your farm while you're making your rotations. Mind control.
Now, interesting. What kind of build do you think we're can expect from Matuma Man this game? Does he get the Midas on the Void, or
we've been seeing a lot of the Manta Diffusal.
Yeah,
this game it could even be a Linken's versus the Bat Rider. I think.
Okay.
I personally like the Manta Diffusal build a lot, especially versus a Storm Spirit. If you get him in a Chrono, you can easily bring him down and burst all his mana away. And it's very good versus like Wisp. You can just get into the backlines, bring him down super easily, and just the Diffusal in general that gets you a lot more solo kill potential.
And if he
so as we say that, we get the stat. Oh, the Chrono coming out top. They should go to get. And look at the timer coming out from Skylark. He's a Chrono use at 641.
It will be a death as well for him.
So stat-wise from Noxel, we have he's got Manta Diffusal 5 out of 6 of the games on the Void.
Oh, okay, so very likely that he does so this time around, and yeah, a good game to do so. Absolutely, having the damage there in the Chrono with your illusions, you are going to get the kills. Very good against Thug. You know, if you don't necessarily kill him, you're going to drain a hell of a lot of his mana. So even when the Chrono finishes, it's going to be hard for Thug to escape.
I'm surprised that again, though,
Yeah.
The Chrono was committed, and Miracle didn't go for the Sunstrike on that one either.
Where,
he's just really just chilling in his lane.
chilling.
Yeah.
Miracle is, yeah.
He's like, you guys got this one.
Yep.
I'll just make sure I have mana for my mid lane for my Alacrity.
Letting his team get the kill bounties, yeah.
So Thug goes to jungle, gives Clockwork the lane. They have a rotation coming in. 4 heroes committed for Miracle. Do they have reveal from? They have 1 sentry.
And that's going to be enough. Yeah, with 4 of them moving in, they've got all the slows. A good punish there onto Miracle. Bottom lane though, Liquid, they're looking for Madara. With that play made in the mid lane, it leaves the troll vulnerable. Liquid, searching for, I think, is he going to get away? Oh, he is, he's juked them an MNT with a call. Okay.
The phase boots.
They keep him alive.
Where's the Sunstrike? No Sunstrike again.
Where's...
He's still dead. I'm kidding.
Okay, I was you confused me then. I was like, come on, Miracle surely would have gone for that, but yeah, you're right. He was still dead.
Yeah, but with the phase little bursted movement speed coming out from Madara, there gets a nice little juke and gets away from them.
Really nicely done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
So Matu gets a casual ring of health, so maybe that's alluding to that he might go for the Perseverance into the Lincolns. We'll see what he chooses to go for. Skylark getting a lot of pressure onto him. We have the Sunstrike coming out.
And that bash. Sunstrike off point, but he gets the bash just to cancel the TP.
tower is under
Is that a level? Okay, it's a level 2 bash, so 15%. It's not just a level 1 bash.
Gets the job done. 2. Slight edge at the moment for Liquid overall. MNT, 9 up GH, but level 4 at the moment on the clock, nearly level 5.
Doing all right.
Yep.
Not too bad. 9 minutes in. He's been literally just running around, same thing as GH, while Spartan, as he should be, is emphasizing on his levels and getting runes. Almost level 6 on the IO.
The question is, in
Radiant's
terms of
top tower
relocate
is under
ganks, it's Liquid's a hard lineup to really find solo pickoffs.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess most of the time you're really just going to be looking to follow through on initiation from a clock or a storm, and
Maybe
then
just-
adding a troll to it.
Yes, just outnumbering, trying to like find those opportunities. Chrono coming out, catches
Yes,
2.
Straight in from Batumba. The Sunstrike's going to be unnecessary onto the Ios. He's already down. The Crush with a follow-through lockdown onto Madara. And they'll run him down as well. Nice rotation from Matumba Man, catching Mousesports off guard. Did not expect the Void to be down there like that.
Yeah, the safe lane was empty for a little bit of time, but yeah, they just still weren't aware of it coming out. GH makes his move toward top. Pull the creep wave, making a little bit of aggression onto Skylark. Skylark, though, is quite strong right now. He's got 9 stick charges. Getting some sticky stacks going on GH, but nah, he doesn't want to be aggressive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
GG Rune top. Mouse will
Dire's middle
defend
tower
it here.
is under attack.
Now Skylark, he's got some backup, so he's questioning, making a play here. Now, just hitting level 7, that will give him the chance to put the point into that side, but unlucky with that flame break there. Actually ends up knocking GH further away rather than the knockback, and with the knockback, that almost certainly would have been a kill.
Yeah, they're trying to just go for the more so than the kill. They just want the objective. Of course, a kill would always be would be great, but main concern is that tier 1 tower. They want to be able to get a trade since Liquid took theirs in the bottom lane.
Timber Man more space for him here, and yeah, indeed as queued up on the quick buy is going for that Lincoln's.
Liquid wants to kind of try to fight when Mouz gets on the retreat here. We saw the line coming out from GH, even smokes up himself and Kuroki. So they want to try to catch somebody here. They know Skylark is fire flying, trying to be efficient. Are they going to be able to get him here? They are setting up.
Hard to do so. Timber Man, of course,
they're spotted.
Chrono, yeah, they will try and sprint forward to close this gap. But it's a hard one to catch out. They do get the initial stun onto Madara, but he has backup. Sunstrike will be there as well, but the relocate. And I'll tell you what, he only just hit level 6 there on the Aya.
He did just get it,
He
right?
only just got the relocate, so that, I mean, it ends up saving the Troll's life. Unless they want to bring him back in, Skylark, so then
Very
they do.
close to a tier 1.
They're bringing back in. MNT with a hook shot across onto Matumba. He does have the time walk available again. Jumps his way out of the cogs with a zip forward there. Comes through from Thug. Looking to burst Matumba Man down low. And in fact, they're going to get it. They'll take down Matumba Man. They'll be able to bring down the Supernova as well here, Mouse. So great fight for them there. All kind of spiraling off the fact that they were just able to get that level 6 on the IO. And with the rotations from the rest of the team, getting 2 very nice kills.
Yeah, a slight indecision there coming out from Liquid. They were like, they were set up, and then they're like, do we want to go commit on this? We have Supernova, but it's very close to tier 1. Oh god, we see now Clockwork rotating in as well from the river. We got to get out, but at that point, Mouz was able to sandwich them. Good movement coming out from them. Great relocate coming out from Spartan.
Miracle, of course, now on his way to the Aghanims. We can see on the net worth a lot of the heroes pretty much where they want to be. Only the Batrider a little bit behind, but everyone else in the 4K bracket very close at the moment this game so far. 12 minutes in. And certainly refreshing to see after some of the games we've had today. This is already panning out to be much more like it. And in comparison to Mouz on the previous day of DreamLeague, where they had those 4 losses, this is already looking a million times better.
Yeah.
It's just better calls being made, better movements, and better just technical play in the lanes.
MNT wanted the angle on GH. I think this is exactly what he should be doing on the Clockwork too. He sees the Slaughters trying to farm up for his Blink Dagger, so he should definitely be following him around, trying to shut him down. They do have the relocate as well, and he is as well with the Batrider, one of those relocate kind of movers for that team for Mouz. Liquid grouping up, now going for the tower, and it does look like Mo2 is going to be going for that linking sphere this game. It's definitely appropriate versus the Storm Spirit as well as the Batrider. They're the 2 big kind of lockdowns, and eventually you're assuming Storm is going to go for like Orchid and stuff, so this linkage is going to be very value, and it just, you know, stats are always good on wood.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and we talked about Lana with having the Invoker. The damage is kind of already going to be there during the chrono, so
yeah,
you don't have to worry about building up for that early sort of damage potential like a Yasha or and eventually the Diffuse will offer. You can afford to play safe.
And he'll have Ion Shell, you know, for the most of the times, if they do play around Mind Control. Mind Control right now, he has been playing greedy. I mean, this is just kind of his style. He likes to play aggressive in the laning phase, and then he's like, all right, I got to secure my mech, and then that's when I'm going to rejoin the team. And he's got the mech now online, so this is going to be where Liquid continues their aggression, trying to claim another tier 1 tower.
There we go.
Coming out.
MNC straight up finds GH, and
perfect. He just gets annihilated.
Mouse just, they're eating fish tonight.
Perfect, though.
Straight on him.
Much better looking for Mouz, though. Look at this. It's 14 minutes in. They're doing things.
Just the fact there's no hesitation with that play as well. Just instantly in, and then instantly back out, being efficient across the map. That's exactly what they need to be doing.
Middle tower is under attack.
Liquid did, that's the thing, is that Liquid did draft a little bit different than what they have been lately. They picked a little bit more team fight than they have in the recent series that we've been seeing.
Making a bit of a player on Matumba. They do really kind of like the damage to bring down someone like the Void at this stage, unless they have the Madara Troll on him beating down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Thug on his own. Still won't have quite enough damage to take down a Matumba with Treads and the Perseverance. Still 1,400 health. It's a pretty good amount.
DC coming out from Liquid. And they actually have eyes on them right now. Mouz has very good aggressive wards coming out this game. They're always trying to watch GH. That's like the big target for them right now. They're like, Miracle's going to be jungling, and GH is going to be trying to secure that Blink Dagger. If we keep shutting him down, we're going to be able to kind of snowball off of that one, and it can be very big for them. Unpause coming out. It's just a small disconnect coming out from Mr. Mind Control. Miracle halfway toward that Ags. Going to continue jungling until he's able to do that and join into the fights.
Matumba's looking to go. He'll drop the chrono, and poor old Io
there we
will be the one to be taken down.
The first Sunstrike connection.
And that will allow them to put a fair bit of pressure into this here. One TP's coming through from Madara. Now CJ's tried for the crush. Actually going to miss it. And now they're looking to try and fight into this one. Now try and get the grab onto Matumba. Hookshot's going to miss. They've got the lasso back, dragging Mind Control back across. Thug still focusing GH, dodges out the crush.
He DC'd again. I was like, why is he not meching? I was so confused why he's just like running toward bottom, not using mech. Oh, this could be so bad for Liquid here. If they were able to get that mech off, it could be completely different.
I think they're still going to be okay though.
I think they're going to be okay. But
I think they're going to be okay in this fight.
Because then he would be able to completely switch the fight around. Because he's got ulti, he's got mech, he's got vacuum. He could have completely switched the way this fight's going to be happening. That is super unfortunate for Liquid.
That's not great.
I was so confused. I'm like, what's Mind Control doing right now? He's going to be so upset when he comes back and he sees he's dead. And now they have time to plan. That's the thing, is that they see the supernova, so now Mouz is going to be like, all right, we are just going to turn and hit this.
No, I think, but who's the, MNT and Scarlet?
They're right on top of it.
But Miracle's there.
Yeah, Miracle is there. I think this will still be
Liquid is still going to be okay. Yeah, the Meteor dropping down. Yeah, they can't bring, or maybe with the Troll they can. Can they bring the egg down? No,
they don't bring it down.
Just a fraction too late. And Liquid indeed looking to be okay in this fight. The jump force there onto Madara. They'll bring him down. MNT falling low. Croaky focusing the clockwork. Matumba Man actually diving very deep. Time walks back. One slap towards the clockwork from Miracle will bring him down. Double kill for him. Thug trying to turn, looking for Miracle. He's got the Ghost Walk, they've got the Vision. They'll bring down the Io, but it costs the life of Miracle. Thug getting bashed up. Still with just a little bit of mana left. GH gonna look to run him down. Thug, they catch him, jump forward from a Tumor Man. Thug out of mana, bam, out of luck as well. So at the end of the day, even with the DC from Mind Control, as you mentioned, which was very unfortunate, Liquid are still able to come out on top of that.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they could have came out so much further ahead on that. I think, like you said, though, they're probably not too unhappy with it. Oh, Skylark, nice deny from the Bat Rider.
Denied.
Oh, God, that's... Okay, well, either way, Liquid taking...
Yeah, they still take.
Liquid take the fight, but Mouz showing that they can... This is just a completely different Mouz than we saw the other day, though. The way that they're fighting, the way that they're taking the aggressive standpoints, even the relocate in coming in from Spartan and the aggression coming out from them all, definitely just looking like a much more solid team than we saw.
12-8. Very close still in net with only 3k lead for Liquid.
Yep. They're going to have the Blink Dagger coming out soon for GH, though, which is going to be changing a little bit of that so he can get the positioning for that extra lockdown, because, like we said, the only real lockdown that they did have right now was the Chronosphere, so that's going to be making a very big difference in those type of pickoffs and engagements. But Mouz, still doing pretty decent. Madara has his Yasha. He's got the Vlads finished up. Thug, I think, is very close to the Bloodstone as well. He is. And, oh, man, Mind Control is having a lot of issue right now, it seems. It even looks like when he's in the laning phase, he's just chain disconnecting, because he keeps trying to, like, Ion Shell the waves, and I keep seeing his hero just, like, stop and start running backwards and stuff. So he definitely is having a bit of a issue.
And
the Mouz.
There's only charges and crybabies being utilized at the moment by Mouz.
That's probably all they have on their chat wheel. This doesn't seem like an applause team. It seems like a charge team. I think they would have all charge on theirs.
It's definitely the Mousesports sound. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, as we see, unfortunately, because I guess they said, well, they're not quite at boot camp yet, are they? Liquid. Did they say they were still at home? Because I mean, surely they're not on the same internet with this.
I mean, they must not be. Yeah.
It must be still in separate locations, but hopefully we'll get it sorted quickly. I mean, he can come back, but as we're seeing, he may be kicked out again.
Yeah. I mean, we just have to wait. That's fine. At least you guys get to look at us, our pretty faces.
Wait.
Hello.
But
Yay.
it is a closer one than I think people would have expected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Liquid and Mouz so far in other series. Mouz saying, the two cores, Thug and Madara are keeping up with Miracle and Tumor. Not much in it at the moment.
Yeah, I think the things that I saw yesterday from Mouz, at least I even took a glance back at the replays. It's like they had a game plan going into the first 10 minutes. But then after the first 10 minutes, it was just like they had no direction.
Yeah.
This game, already you can tell just from their wording that they know exactly what they want to be doing. They want to be taking aggressive standpoints into the enemy jungle. They want to be trying to shut down GH and Miracle as much as possible. So right there, that's planning. That just shows much better teamwork and much better communication coming out from a team. So it's very important. What do we got on Spartan? So he's going to be going for probably Glimmer Cape on himself.
Yeah.
Just to deal with, just some of the magic damage coming out. But there's a Chronosphere and there's Corrosive Haze, so that's going to be definitely painful. But he's trying to just have some more survivability. And
we're very close to those two big items, of course, for GH, about 100 gold away from the Blink Dagger, and Miracle.
He's basically got the
200 gold, and Invoker will have his Aghanim's.
Yep. And I think it's Mind Control is... Okay, he's about 1,000 gold. If he wants to go for the Blink route, I think this time maybe he'll go for Guardian Greaves again, but we'll see what he decides to go for, because they do have big Wombo combo, as we keep mentioning. Matu very close to the Lincolns as well.
Yeah, he is a new one, yeah. He's not already got the recipe, has he?
I believe he does.
He does, yes.
Yeah, he's got the
recipe.
He does.
Okay.
And then we get the Crybabies coming out from Miracle as well.
With the Crybaby.
Some frogs from Matu.
These are all the cheaper ones, though. I mean, that's a higher value one. Yeah, Miracle has the WoW. That's a higher level.
They can't hear each other,
they
right?
Can't hear each other.
I think it's just us.
They can't hear each other.
They're having some fun now.
And GH just with the push now. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Well played, thanks.
Well played, thanks.
Okay.
Thug, okay. Thug, okay. Madara,
what do we have
back.
They're writing on the Mac.
Patience from Zerk was utilized there by Miracle. My bad. says Madara, and the frogs seeming to be Matumaman's soundbite of choice. And Madara saying sorry, purples, well, a not very nice word.
Yeah.
Insulting Thug there. Was Thug the one charging? Was baby raging?
He actually typed good game in chat.
Oh, he typed GG in
Yeah,
chat.
he did a chat wheel,
so
good
Thug
game.
accidentally typed GG.
And then now they're flaming light blue.
Light
which
blue's
is
the
Miracle.
same, which is... Wait, they're flaming Miracle. Madara's flaming Miracle.
Yeah.
Damn.
Light blue's the same because
Miracle
Matu
is
said that
yeah.
Miracle. We have one of those. I understand.
Blaming the mid laners. Damn.
And the drawings start coming out on the map.
Oh, what kind of drawings have we got?
Nothing really that
Oh,
entertaining.
they're playing noughts and crosses. Who's playing?
What's it called?
Noughts and crosses. What do you call it? Tic-tac-toe?
Yeah,
I'm from
tic-tac-toe.
NA. Tic-tac-toe.
Knots and crosses.
Noughts.
Noughts.
Noughts as in
Noughts?
zeros.
Okay.
Noughts and crosses
Noughts
and
and
crosses.
crosses. All right.
What the heck's tic-tac-toe?
I actually don't know.
A tic-tac something you eat and a toe's some of the end of my foot.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's just. Is that an NA thing? That's an NA
Well,
thing.
tic-tac-toe.
Yeah,
I mean, I know the name. But
you knew it. I didn't. Never
But you
heard
never
of
heard
knots and crosses. No.
you just never heard of it.
I've never heard of that one. You're teaching me a lot of
Knots
new
and
things
crosses.
lately. Billy No Mates. What the other one you said lately?
Billy no mates, you didn't know? I don't know.
You said like
Quite a
two
fair
other ones the
few
other day.
ones.
Yeah. I'm learning new things with that
Who's
one.
playing noughts and crosses anyway?
It's MNT and
MNT
Spartan.
versus Spartan.
Patience from Joe.
And MNT has resorted to... well, they're playing noughts and crosses, and MNT just draws a square.
And a house with an
He's-
X in it.
Is that a house?
I don't know what it is.
That
These
is...
guys are just
there's a funny-looking house.
just the
Miracle with the
crybabies
crybaby.
Non-stop. So what else we got going
They
on?
are spamming crybaby.
They're losing their minds. Crash and burn.
Crash and
Now
burn.
even when karaoke starts, you know.
Kuroki is... He's going in on the oral memes. Like the crash and burn.
Yeah, my control just seemed to have some very unstable internet though, as we have been seeing.
Has everyone been putting these... Is anyone not putting these in?
GH doesn't have it. It seems.
GH only did push now. GH may not have a compendium.
Who else? I didn't see
Have we not
Skylark
seen-
either. Did I see
Have we
Skylark?
not seen
either?
Skylark?
Skylark's being silent as well.
Skylark's been silent as well. So GH and Skylark are the sensible two out of these two lineups. Applause from Kuroki. Kuroki's I bet he's having a bit of a giggle now.
These
Well,
lights
but
are warm.
Oh.
They're heating me up a little bit. The sweat's gonna start.
that's not a sound.
Let me just unbite.
Bang.
Unbite in a little bit.
Still waiting for mind control, of course, if you have just tuned in. Has been having some internet issues, or interwebs issues, as Matumaman so eloquently put it. They're kind of a vital part of their lineup.
Yep.
I'm not too sure on the timing, how long we get, how long they give him. I mean, I'm sure there is rules on it. I don't read the rules. I don't have to play the games.
I think Mouz is gonna rulebook them too. They're like, a free win? We
Yeah,
need this.
dude,
We
Mouse
need
will
this
pay
in
that.
DreamLeague.
$1,000. Thug's out as well.
Thug just leaves.
Thug's
He's done.
DC'd. Mind
He's
control
fixing
has
stuff
rung
too.
him up, said, mate, the internet's not working. Do you want to hit the bar? And Thug's like, yeah, let's go. And they're just gone for a booze up.
What is this game?
What have we got?
I don't know if that's anything.
This is, I don't know. He's drawn a square with 4 circles, and then he's just scribbled between them. Okay, Thug's reconnected.
Thug's back, but mind control's
still
still
no
gone.
sign of mind control. Charges, crybabies. Again, charge and crybaby really seem to be the two ones that Mouse really love.
They come cheap. You know, you buy the 75 companion, you get them.
Well, you get 4. Is it 5
You
different
get-
ones in the first one?
you get the crash and
Crybaby
burn.
charge,
You get the crash and
Crash and
burn.
burn.
I think you get the frog.
you
as
get the
well.
frog. You get another one.
I think you get 6 from the level 75
What else is the
companion.
low down one?
What are we forgetting? Applause.
Applause.
Crash and burn.
You're right, applause.
Frog. That one. Yeah, crash
Yeah,
and burn.
yeah. MNT with the crash and burn.
Is there one more?
I can't remember. And then the next one up where you get the wow. You get the no one's done the trombone, the sad trombone.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Hey, which one's the yeah? Oh no, that's these guys. I was
Yeah.
confused. The yay is not part of
The yay is
main
not
one.
part of
No.
that.
No.
Neither is that one. So,
But and no one with the it's a disaster. No one with the high level.
I think Miracle's got it.
Has he got
He
it?
might actually. He might
I'm
actually
sure
do it.
if anyone's
I'm
going to
waiting
have
for
it, Miracle would have put the money in for his high level
Yeah.
companion. He definitely seems like the kind of guy who'd like to have all the flashy stuff. Madara,
Throwing some poops.
throwing some poops.
Some more crybabies. Yeah, we're just. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is gonna take a while. It seems.
This is sorry for this, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, at least the players are having fun. It's not like they're alt tab. They're keeping themselves invested in the game.
They really are. I
This
mean, the
psychologi-
lines, everyone's drawing everything. They're spamming.
It
Pings
is
are
a
coming
shame.
out.
It's a shame that either team can't hear them. But it's also quite interesting to observe that at the end of the day, all Dota players are alike. Both Liquid and Mousesports are spamming the emotes. You know what I mean? He's in TS.
TeamSpeak.
Hey,
He's back.
He's back. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hope it works now, they say.
Well, we'll give it a go. But of course we
Bulgarian
tried.
internet says mind control. Sorry.
Sorry. Go. And
All right,
we are
let's see.
going.
And we're
Let's
in.
drop ourselves back in.
Missing top.
As declared by Thug.
And we're back.
We're back. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully Mind Control's internet holds up.
Thank God the lights are off. I'm now not that sweaty. Okay, here we go. Relocate coming in.
Relocate on the camp. Yeah, a little bit late there. GH was already halfway back to his base.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie. But there we have it. Miracle with the Aghanims complete.
Dire's top tower is under
Sunstrike,
Sunstrike.
harassment, Sunstrike onto Thug top, just to be annoying. Chunks him down to 25% HP. And did you see that stat? Spartan, although he does have some of the most deaths on IO, he does seem to have the most farm as well. He does prioritize that, and I think that's really important as a Wisp player to do. GH got his blink finished up whenever he gets the courier back to base. They're getting a couple items picked up here. Matu, I believe, finished up his Lincoln Sphere. He did.
Okay. Time to party from Liquid then.
Mind Control still just perching himself down bottom. Skylark seems to have the read on this, though. He's trying to go for a setup. Mind Control does scout him out, though. Gonna just back up. All the ultimates ready on the side of Liquid. They are ready to fight as well.
Yeah, have we got any smokes out on Liquid?
They've
We
got
do
one on
Kuroki.
Kuroki, and I think that I saw another one on the Courier. No, I guess that's the one that they delivered.
Kuro going out. GH just bought
GH
one
just
as well.
bought
There we
another
go.
one. Okay.
So yeah, straight up with the smoke. They knew though. They have
They
a
saw it
ward
on the
down.
ward.
Very nice. That's good. Is that just outside of range? That sentry? Because there is a sentry down for Liquid.
It is
quite a bit out. So yeah, nice placement there from Mouse.
So Mouz know that this is going on, so they know Matu's showing himself mid. They're like, okay, they're definitely sitting behind Matu here. Let's get up in a very defensive position. That's exactly what they're doing here. Shooting rockets.
See if Liquid can still find some of this. We see a lot of times where teams are aware that smoke's coming, but still the smoke can be pretty deadly. And well, just like this, they get the jump in onto Dara, takes a meteor straight to the face, and indeed will be relocated out to the side. Keep him out of the AoE. Skylark playing around on the back lines. Does get the lasso off. We'll see a two-man jump in. Gets the two-man chrono with the Sunstrike as well. They'll bring him down low. That will be enough to get him. MNT's going to hook shot across to the sideline. The Supernova's out, and there's no way that Mouse can get the hits in. They've already lost two. They're going to lose MNT as well. And Matumba seeing if he could find anything more on the high ground there, but he won't be able to. But yeah, just really nice Supernova used after Mousesports had already been forced to break up the fight. And yeah, just when they haven't got the full man and the troll alive to focus it, they can't bring that egg down.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful chrono coming out from Matu. He had vision, of course, on the Troll Warlord from the Corrosive Haze, so he's able to set that one up nice and easy. And then, yeah, Kuroki with a very nice egg. Once the Troll Warlord is brought down, there's very little chance that they do bring down the egg. He is not level 12 yet, though, so it's actually only 5 hits still to destroy it, but he's going to pick that up right after this Roshan goes down, and very easily it will.
Yeah, there's no question. Unless MNT can do something, he hasn't got the hook shot, though. Yeah, so it would have been unlikely.
There we go.
They'll claim it.
Yeah, this is something that happens though too when you're.
Yeah.
They do have heavy AOE kind of lineup too, but when you're playing versus a mech lineup that also has those AOE heroes, and you don't have a mech of your own, it makes it a lot harder to kind of fight into that unless you get like some clear
That's
pickoffs.
true, and they don't really have anyone that's going to be wanting to build a mech. I guess the IO can get one, but there are definitely other items that Spartan's going to feel like he needs this game.
And it's, you know, mech is quite expensive.
Yeah.
He's sitting down at the bottom of the net worth chart, only at 2,000.
Radiant's top tower
Does Skylark have any way to break the Lincolns yet? He does not. He has only.
They do have a
Staff
relocate in a few seconds, though, if they want to try and make a play up there. Spartan hanging around with Madara as he makes a push occur down on the bottom lane. Some wide done on top of the Vlad, so he's got a good amount of damage. Thug in the middle has a DD, but he's actually going to be the one to get jumped upon. Good punch. He zips himself away. Top lane, Liquid continuing to put the pressure on. They'll get the tower. Skylark's still hiding in the sidelines here. We will see MNT sweep potentially back up to the top as well. TP's out. Skylark not going to look to cancel any of them as Liquid will get themselves with them in again. Matumba straight up with the chrono, takes down the IO, and with the Supernova going to be there as well. It's not even needed at the end of the day, but just making sure there was no way that the two of them could get themselves out of there.
Being a little bit greedy there for Mouse, trying to go for that tower. They didn't have vision inside the tree line. They did put down some wards, but no ward behind that tower. So nice, easy, clean rotation coming in from Liquid.
Yeah.
Double ultis used.
And I like this as well from GH, all the negative armor, building that blink into the solar crest. You lay that down in a corrosive haze onto a target, and you know, certainly this void is just going to rip them to pieces.
Yeah, and also with the Solar Crest, it's, I mean, incredibly good versus Troll.
Yeah.
Like, Troll is just straight up physical damage. He's not going to get an MP for, or an MKB for a very long time. So if he throws that out defensively, it really helps for anybody and gives him more Roshan potential, pushing siege power, etc.
In the mid lane. Thug being backed up by Madara, maybe hoping to go for some sort of a bait. Spartan and M&T there as well. They have hookshot and relocate. Can they make a jump though? Matuma's still a very hard target to go on. Skylark's there, but again, we've already talked about how it's hard for him to break that Lincolns. He will jump forward, going on the Slardar. Now Thug zipping forward, trying to bring GH in down low. M&T comes in from the back lines with the hook shot onto Miracle, but it's actually Thug that's falling first. He's going to be out and down on the Storm Spirit. They'll get the bashes onto Miracle, so they take the Invoker in trade, but it's cost them 2 lives, and it was only popping the Aegis of Miracle. He's back up now, Matumba, seeing if he can chase down Madara. Does have a TP, he's going to go for it. Do they have the cancel time? They do. The bash comes through and the cold snap as they find a third. So Mouse try as they might, but the attempt unsuccessful as they lose 3. M&T taking a Sunstruck on the way out. In fact, Miracle might be able to chase this one down here with the Ghost Walk. Thug is there, but M&T's just going to be opened up upon by Miracle, who will now turn towards Thug, trying to finish off the mind control kill, but there's GH with the crush, setting up Miracle for a triple kill, and then not done yet. He tried to come across to help out. He'll tether along to the creep wave, but GH going to continue to run down with Matumba Man, gets the jump, finds the crush. They'll take down another. And very suddenly, 24 minutes into the game where Mousesports were holding their own pretty well in the early stages, it's now suddenly falling drastically downhill as Liquid, again, they're starting to turn up with those team fights that we saw them bring the other day.
Yeah, Miracle just in great positioning there, like all the way from that beginning of starting the fight at the tier 1, he gets a beautiful tornado, not only onto the Batrider as he initiates, but he also catches the Troll in the back lines. Thug dies twice with his Bloodstone, freshly picked up. Just beautiful fight taking out from Liquid. They were just in a great position to respond with that. Also with the Guardian Greave, extra bonus heal. Even though the Storm Spirit Bloodstone did heal his allies, it wasn't enough for them to really take that fight. And now Thug down to 3 Bloodstones.
And he may get jumped on again. Straight up with the crush. Oh! What was, who forced him out there? It was the back. Skylark saving Thug. Beautiful play, and now it'll allow for the turnaround. They go for the Supernova. Look towards Matua Man, who's trying to finish the IO. GH will jump back in. Skylark comes in with the lasso, trying to get him up to the high ground, but the Ice Wall slowing them down. Skylark will be taken out. Madara very fortunate enough to get himself back to the shrine. Thug now look for the wraparound, but again, GH is in with the crush. Looking to lock down the Storm Spirit. He's still able to zip up to the high ground. Liquid fairly low. They are going to look like they believe for the relocate to cut them off.
The Meteor.
Fact, they're going to find GH, but it is indeed straight into the Meteor of Miracle. They've lost Spartan, they'll lose Madara. Vacuum back onto Thug, who's still trying to bring Mind Control and Miracle down. He's running out of mana though on this Storm Spirit. Thug will find the kill, but it costs him his life. Matumba Man falling very low. He's got Time Walk again in a second. They're still sticking around, wanting to play around with MNC. He'll force himself up to the high ground, goes for the TP out. They won't be able to get in range for a chance of a bash. So again, Mousesports losing 4. They do manage to take 2 Liquids, and it was a very sweet play at the start for Skylark to go in and shove Thug out of the potential chrono, but still not enough as Liquid are maintaining the leads in these fights.
Miracle Invoker is always just such a treat to watch, just using all of his spells to the maximum. The Deafening Blast knockback with the Disarm as well onto the Troll, so they can't burst one of the targets down. Then he sets up with the Meteor, getting ready for the relocate to come in, gets it perfectly set up with GH's Crush. Just very good execution coming out from Liquid. Mouse starting to fall quite far behind, 12,000, leading almost to a 13,000 lead coming out here for Liquid now. And not to mention, if you look at the experience graph, it's way higher than that, 20,000 now going their way.
Skylark on the hunt, and he will find the big old bird, dragging him back into the clutches of MN2, who comes across but wasn't able to get the hook shot. So the initial stun connection
he came back.
He did. He didn't cancel, and Kuroki just dives back to his death there. Whoops, a little bit of a strange misplay. They will be able to find trades, though, once again. Miracle and Matumba there to take down MNT. They'll get a kill in return. But yeah, a little strange that Kuroki was, I mean, The battery assault, I guess, connected at the start, but definitely the other end of the arc. You would have thought he would have been able to, to stop it.
I think that was honestly just a slight misplay. He could have stopped the Icarus
he
dive.
did have Supernova. Maybe he felt he could have got the Supernova out.
Oh, it was on
before.
cooldown still.
Oh, it was still on cooldown, was it? Oh, well, yeah.
Relocate mid, they just instantly detonate mind control.
Okay.
Thug jumps in, gets the pull, and quick relocate with the troll ulti. Chronosphere coming out, catches both. Is he getting able to stop it before the relocate brings them back? He is, and now the damage coming out from KuroKy with the extra Fire Spirit damage and the Sunray. It's enough to bring down Madara.
Yeah, the push stops, and as you said, the relocate play punished.
And that Fire Spirit damage starts to really add up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
135.
Did it double it when
Yeah,
you
it
get that
doubles
talent?
it.
Yeah, that's
Almost double.
almost doubles.
But it's quite a lot when the BKBs are not ready and online yet.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Orchid, very nearly done for Thug. So at least some other way to break for the Linkers, but with a Manta on Matumba as well, it's still going to be very slippy. KuroKy being for the Lotus Orb, realizing that the Orchid could certainly cause issues for himself if Thug makes a beeline straight for the Phoenix and to try and ensure no Supernova. And he's got a lot of money towards it, so that Lotus Orb can be there in pretty good time for the Phoenix.
Yeah, and he's going to get grabbed up here. This should be an easy bring down for them onto KuroKy. It is.
Actually not investing any of his money before he goes down as well. So he'll lose a couple of hundred there off the back of that. Still holding on to 2.5k that he's just sitting on in the bank.
Yeah. This game, Lotus Orb and Linken's are just like such a good item.
Yeah.
Versus the Storm Spirit and versus the Bat Rider, and even not even just that, the armor bonus that the Lotus Orb does give you versus Troll Warlord lineups is always quite nice.
Is that the usual for a clock to take the 75 flare damage over the 50 right click?
As a support, yeah.
As a support,
yeah.
that's the one you take. Okay.
So majority of the time we do see that coming out now. And was that a Sunstrike? I believe it was.
It must have been.
Yeah, I think it was a GH crush into Sunstrike. I was looking at the other way. Yeah, he does die near that area.
Here we have Liquid now ready to try and clean up a tier 2 down the bottom. Obviously TP's up towards the top.
They're setting up.
Yeah, trying to catch this push from Mousesports off guard. Madara
Still
has to
doesn't
be
have
so
BKB yet.
careful leaning forward here. Miracle's going to look for the opening, shove forward, cold snap into the Sunray. They'll try and get him out of there as MNT looks to block them off with the hook shots and the cogs. But the Supernova's out. That's going to be Madara down, vacuuming MNT back into the clutches of the rest of Liquid. Mind Control has the control to bring down a second. The BKB
Matu
now
bottom.
comes out, and indeed bottom, Matumba trying to make a play on his own here with the Banta, and he's done it. He'll take down one. The silence will be there upon him. Is he going to get the chance to time walk out? He's not. They'll get him in return, so a big kill for Thug to claim. A nice 1,000 gold bounty thanks to that.
They actually leave Thug down here, though. This could be his death. Nope, he does spot GH. He does get the silence as well to pull, but the solar press is there. He's pretty tanky on this Slardar.
Yeah, he's got to be. He knows there's potentially more around, and indeed Miracle is there already hitting into him. Thug now low on the mana. The jump force there from GH, and with the setup, he is out and down. Another kill for Liquid, 37 for 15. And try as they might, Mousesports, to chip in and take those occasional kills. Each and every time, it's just being thrown right back at them, and they're losing the majority in these trades.
Yeah, Skylark actually also in the beginning of that, he tried to blink in and force staff to break the Linkens, but he actually blinked in, lassoed, and then force staffed Matu away. So that's how that fight kind of started. Matu was able to just, he was like, wait, what? Okay, Chrono, and he just ends up being able to bring down Skylark. So slight mistake there for Skylark, paying with his life, but they were able to finish him up afterwards with that relocate, and then, yeah, Thug died.
And then we have Blink for Miracle complete. He's going to have an easier time jumping and dancing around these fights. Lotus Orb picked up by KuroKy as well. It's the jump. GH with the initiation. Not going to have any immediate follow-up this time, and the quick relocate will keep Madara safe.
Oh man.
They could set up to try and punish the re-relocate back, and already Miracle getting a position, checking on the high ground to see if any further backup's going to come through. We'll see if they bring the troll back, and they won't. They realize it's a bad idea to do so. In fact, Spartan with the Glimmercape playing that long-ass tether.
Oh my god.
My goodness, the range he had there. He may just get himself away. At GH, he's not going to be able to jump in as well with a nice flame break to hold them back. And
nice.
That has got to be the longest tether across. I believe he just got a latch onto the bat before he forced away, and it just dragged him all the way across. I'm
not sure if it was the force or the blink. Maybe it was like the blink dagger at the same time as the tether happened. I didn't actually see the Bat Rider. I was just staring at Spartan. I thought that they were going to put down a sentry preemptively because they saw him having the cloak, but I guess they didn't expect him to have the Glimmercape finished up just yet. So nice play there by Spartan.
I guess himself out of being under the noses of pretty much the entire lineup of Liquid. Liquid into the Roshan. They know MNT has hookshot. He could go for one of his signature MNT hookshot plays into the Roche. We'll see if he finds the timing. It's falling low. He goes for it. Gets himself in the jump in, but no. Dire. Liquid find the Roshan. Matuma Man picks up the Aegis. They'll drop the Chronosphere and he catches two on the outskirts. They've already brought down two. The Supernova is going to be successful. Mouse have to move themselves away. They're looking for the kill on Miracle. They will get it, but the rest of Liquid now hot on the chase of Mouse. They're low on mana. The Crush is going to miss. Spartan actually gets the relocate out. Thug, he has TP available in a second, and he might just make it. Hey, he'll zip out, he'll TP, he will get himself away.
Nice fight from Mouse. That was lovely. They really just jumped onto Miracle. Yeah, and Spartan's nice relocate, but now Spartan looks like he's gonna pay with a life.
Yeah, I was hoping for some sort of Glimmer Cape TP play, but pretty impossible for him to get out of it at the end of the day. And of course, you know, even though they get Miracle, still the numbers once again going the way of Liquid, and they got themselves the Aegis now in the hands of Matuma Man.
And the gem.
They're ready to go for the high ground. And they got the gem. Okay,
yeah.
They got the gem back.
Miracle was very tanky though. GH applying the defensive Solar Crest onto him, and with that freshly picked up Lincoln Sphere, he actually almost ends up surviving during that chase down. But yeah, still good focus fire coming out from Mouse, ignoring the GH now. Gonna get brought down from a far zip from Thug. So first BKB showing from Madara, even though it's in the Roche pit, not the worst. It was pretty decent.
And they were very close to getting a steal on that Roche. It was a good attempt from Mouse. And at just the right time to at least have a look in before he fell. But the damage and it's a little too much. And again, anytime he's trying to fight into this Chronosphere around the pit, it's always going to be hard. Tumba, a very good game on the Faceless Void. 11-16. Very healthy stats. As he has been in the right place at the right time. Now look to build towards the Assault Cuirass. And things going very well. He's very close to level 24, 25. So he'll be capped out. What do we get at 25? What's the time warp range in it? Or 20% evasion. And well, because Storm's not going to want to build an MKB. He does have an Orchid, so he could get the Bloodthorn. But you've got Mantra and such. I don't know. What do you take? Do you think the cast range or 20%? 20% feels like a lot.
I think I've seen people do both. I think mostly I actually want to say I've seen the time walk cast range.
Okay. For the initiation. I mean, I guess he doesn't have a blink dagger. So maybe you could argue the other way if had a blink, but yeah, for extra initiation.
And for escaping as well, it's pretty nice.
It is a big increase, isn't it? Plus
pretty nice. Because you jump away, and then since it's such a long distance with such a low cooldown, now you're able to get another one off pretty early. But who knows? He could go for the evasion versus the troll, but they do have a Solar Crest on their team, so they might expect him to build an MKB relatively soon. And Madara actually has a Butterfly in queue, so we'll see which one he opts to go for. I think he can still have a Butterfly in his regimen on Matumba after the AC. We'll see which ones they try to go for.
Hurricane Pike complete for Miracle.
Skylark.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Having Hurricane Pike on any sort of ranged hero when you have a Slardar on the team is always very satisfying.
Yeah, and I mean, and building the 4-step in general versus Clockwork is pretty much absolutely needed. Oh, they get eyes on Skylark.
Well, they'll open in the Crush. Skylark trying to get himself out of there, but the vacuum back comes through and they'll take it. Move back rider for 50 seconds. Mousesports have to be very careful what they do on this defense that's going to need to come through, as Liquid will try and make the best use they can with the Aegis on Matumba towards the high ground.
Yeah, they've got all their ultis ready as well.
Yep. It's the first zip through from base to try and clear the wave out. One of the creeps kept alive. Fortification to come through from Mousesports. Liquid should still be able to finish off this tower.
They're setting up for top already. Mind Control's running in with GH. They're trying to get like a double kind of trade here to get the racks and also contest them top. They get the wall, they get the vacuum. Are they going to be able to bring down Madara or Spartan though?
Madara's just banding up with the BKB. He's actually going to get the tier 3 out of this. He's going to look towards the melee rack. So Madara, can he do this? I mean, he's got a good duration of the BKB. They're throwing everything down at him. Oh, he's so close, but the disarm comes off the BKB. And they won't find the melee racks. Of course, Liquid in the mid lane, they did get the full set of racks. A good kind of a little bit of a desperate attempt there from Mouse. But it was not good enough. They don't get the racks. They're going to start to heal up. I'm going to hear a Chronosphere from Matuma Man as he goes in on the mid lane, catches out Thug. And with the bashes as well, MNT in a lot of trouble. Miracle as well as GH ready to close in on the Clockwork. Be a buyback from MNT. They do have buyback available on Thug and Madara.
I mean, I thought it was a good effort for them to try to go for that Rax trade, but Liquid's control, like the way that they were like, okay, we're gonna send our Darkseer and our Slaughter back as we have 3 people pushing the Rax alone, because we see that type of movement coming out. It's just very good preparation coming out from them, and they're just having very good in-game calling coming out from Liquid. All the series that I've been seeing lately, lots of buybacks coming out.
Yeah, and they go with the lasso. Thug immediately looking for the backlines, gets the silence out onto the Phoenix, bringing him back because he actually got the damage to do so he hasn't. Again, the deafening blast, level 25 AoE from Miracle, causing a lot of trouble for these heroes. They just instantly have to disengage. They can't stick around. Liquid, though, they're ready to fight. They'll jump in. Spartan being focused by Matuma Man. Spartan will force himself off to the side, and they've actually brought down mind control. Matuma Man getting surrounded, and Mouz keeping themselves alive around the shrine. Kuroki forced forward up to the high ground. The crush will be there. They'll relocate onto the back lines here, trying to cut them off. Jump forward from Madara, gets the bash onto the Phoenix, brings down Kuroki, Zip off and Thug. They'll find GH as well, taking down 3 of Liquid. Miracle's still there, though, with the AMP, trying to hold them out. Mouz, they'll look for the chase down. Matuma Man, again with these time warps, creating incredible gaps between them, will get away. So Liquid are forced back. They don't get the racks, but of course, as we saw, 3 buybacks coming out from Mousesports.
Yeah, they committed pretty hard. Like Miracle, like force-staffed in or blinked in, trying to make the aggressive play onto Madara, but his BKB was back online, and like you said, the buybacks. He tries to.
He was trying to go for a cheeky hurricane pipe play there, but didn't actually start to get the hits off.
The Chrono is ready now. They can actually commit.
Yeah, there we go. Chrono into the Meteor. Spartan. All right, I think that was all about the play there. Miracle was just trying to shove the troll and say, hey, go farm the lane over there. Stay away from your IO, and it worked out. Spartan was nowhere near to get in range to save. I mean, didn't have relocate, I guess, so the heal was probably not going to be enough on its own with the tether to negate the damage being done. So,
but still, you know, that's what he was trying to do, though.
He was trying to at least
to
get in and tether and heal a little bit.
Yeah. Miracle with the mind games. Lucha travel down bottom. Thug actually pinging him out. Looks like he wants to try to go for something on Miracle, but Liquid is already collapsing. Those long-range time walks.
Someone with that AC as well. 37 armor. And a lot of damage he'll be dealing.
Madara had used his buyback in the last fight, so he is going to be down for 40 seconds. This should be a easy Rax here for Liquid. Let's see if they try to commit into the back lines. There is no Chronosphere ready. And no. Okay, Mouz just gives this one up, doesn't want to take a fight.
I'll be there. Second set of Racks down. And as Liquid move forward. 30k gold lead, and ready to show it off as they'll look towards the top lane. Still 20 seconds without having to worry about the full 5-man coming at them. Hex will be complete on Thug. Can they do anything big? Going on to Matuma, the Lincolns will be there. He does still manage to get the Hex through. Supernova popped here by Kuroki, forcing Mouz to back up. They'll get themselves out of range of the Supernova. It's going to be the Phoenix ult out and down. Zip back in onto Matuma. Gets the time warp. The Lotus making it very hard for them to jump in. Skylark will go forward with the lasso. Getting bashed up. Madara pots the BKB. Turns towards GH. GH being left behind. They'll bring the Slardar down. Can they get anything more though, Mouz? Liquid already starting to back off. Get the racks. GH will actually buy back for this.
He wants to end the game. He knows that they don't have the buybacks. So he's like, okay, Glyph is down this time now. We can just end this. There's about 30 seconds left for Mouse's Glyph.
Thug, again, with the zip it. Gets the silence through. Madara jumps in, but there's going to be the force back from Miracle up to the high ground. Matuma drops the Chrono. He's caught 3 of them, turning towards his first target and brings down Thug. Thug's now out for 85 seconds. The vacuum into the Deathling Blast is there, and it will finally be GG as MNT spams the crash and burn in the chat to seal the deal.
Matu had some very nice... Oh, he actually gets the Rampage at the end of it, too. He had some really nice chronos this game, I do have to say. His placement, like sometimes even on the edge, right on the cusp of it, ends up grabbing a couple heroes, but yeah, Liquid just prevailing with their massive amount of team fight. But Mouz they definitely put up a fight this time around.
They did for sure. I mean, definitely the overarching picture was Liquid having the lead, maintaining the lead and winning the game, but it wasn't a 20-minute stomp. It went the 40 minutes, and there was definitely some nice plays out amongst it all from